Okay, hello again. So we are going into the second box here. I only really have two boxes of Canseco cards and then, my top 25 on display. I'm going to try to go through this entire box in one video. I think that'd be fun. And I have a few cool things here. Let me put the flash on. This is a 2015 Topps Dynasty box. Really cool. So it's got the same embossing and everything, and the same refractor kind of deal there. Just a really neat box. I don't really save boxes all that much, but this is such a cool one. I don't think there's anything in there. Yeah. Anyway, so 9 years ago, if you got a Topps Dynasty box, that's what it would look like. I thought it was definitely worth keeping. So a couple customs here. But I might do something that shows like all my customs at some point. I don't know, but there's a couple customs that are in here. So here's a jumbo. It's a style of a turkey red. I'm sorry, a red man tobacco. 52, 53, 54. That's the years that they did them. They used to have like little clippings here for you to cut off and everything. So just picture me and Jose on the back. Jumbo player worn patch. That's Jose wearing it right there. And Jeremy Skinner holder, which is really cool. And this is my fan vision. It's not charged up or anything, but I created and designed this, and there's actual video here. And you've got a slot that you could put the USB in, and you could play. There's video on there, and it talks about that. It's got my website address and everything. Me and Jose, of course, on the front. So you will not see those pack pulled ever, of course. So let's dive in. So this is a 2005 Absolute Memorabilia Absolute Heroes. It has a really cool hat piece that's got the hole. And that appealed to me just because it's neat piece. I think it's out of 15. Yeah, it's out of 15. Really neat piece there. This is a 1985 Topps Clearly Authentic gold 1 of 1, which is kind of funny. I guess I didn't think about that till now. I have the 85 and 87. I used to have the 86. But in any event, the 87 is my favorite by far. But I really like this 85 also. I just think it's really cool. I love 85 Topps as it is. But and again, just to tell you that the purpose of going through these cards is, I've a couple of reasons. Number one, I just want to have an excuse to go through my cards again in the box. But number two, also for all of you other Canseco collectors, as well as 90s, 2000s, and beyond collectors, if you see a card that you like in there, you can at least go research and see what you want also. This is another Absolute Heroes. This is out of 15 as well. I'm not really sure why I have these two. I think I probably would trade one of these away eventually. And probably this one, I guess, because I like that hat hole. But anyways, I think I said in the other video, this is like video number 4. In one of the other videos, I talked about how I don't really have too many duplicates or whatever, but here we go. There's a duplicate. This is a 2000 Stadium Club Chrome first day issue refractor. It's out of 25. One of these popped up, if I remember correctly, and again, it's just scratch shoulder, but one of these popped up when I was on my way to Jose's house. And there it is, you guys. Beautiful. I love that card. And I missed it. And so I finally picked it up. I picked up a non-numbered one. I think my buddy John has it now, I think. And I think he's got it for sale. And so I ended up, getting the numbered version. So here it is. Non-numbered one is probably rare, but I try to stick to pack pulled things these days. But this Upper Deck MVP out of 25, hand numbered, gold bat on card auto. I really have come to appreciate the Upper Deck 99, 2000, 2001s. I think it's 2000 gold on card auto cards with the hand numbering. I think it's really classy. Allen Ginter, you know how I love my little variations of Allen Ginter. So this is an out of 5 hand numbered mini red really like that. It's 2017, I believe. So there's one more shot there. This one I just picked up again recently. It's one of those cards that went unnoticed in my collection for many, many years. And it wasn't until later that I decided, you know what, I really gotta look for one again. And you know, they just don't pop up too often. But look how beautiful this is. It's a Skybox Dominion Milestones. I think it is a let's see, it says 2000 on the back, but and I think, let me see if this is the goofy ones. Let's see. The back, it says, it was fitting that you belted your 400th homer off your old mates in Toronto, but we read you're not done. Not nearly. We read you think 500 is a cinch and you're thinking ahead to 600. That sounds great to us. More souvenirs to get. I remember, I think Skybox would do some goofy kind of write-ups on the back there. So, you know, this is a beautiful card. I mean, it's really, really nice. And not particularly difficult. You can find it, so they pop up every now and then. This is one that I really only show off on Halloween, and it's like, it's my favorite card that I hate to look at. It is a, I don't know what this is, unheard of brand. There's a story behind. Somebody just mentioned the story of this recently, actually. Hang on one second. Hey, sorry, my dogs are causing problems. But anyways, Nike, there was some sort of like Nike collaboration that wasn't approved of by Nike or something like that, where they did some shoes, somebody did some shoes, and they came with either this card or a 90 Topps Eric Davis zombie card. And I've only seen like maybe 2 others of these. Really, really unique. And there's a whole lot more to the story that I don't know offhand, but the story really kind of makes this one, as well as it just being kind of a grotesque, goofy kind of thing. So not a fan of that kind of, you know, stuff, but I'm going to try and make more sense of doing these. I'm going to show these in groups here. Okay, I think I'm better equipped to go forward here. I'm going to do some of these in groupings. So I wish I had the other one in my box, but these are the Donruss stat line, season stat line. It's the run, minus the Devil Rays one, which I think I showed the other Devil Rays one, which I think I showed in my first or second video, perhaps. The cards are beautiful, and they're extremely difficult to come by because they're all like low. This out of 46, out of 49, out of 66, and the Devil Rays one I think was out of 34 if I remember correctly. But anyways, that's the run when you add these together. So you had 2 Devil Rays, 1 Angel, and 1 White Sock, which is really cool. Very, very cool. So now this is neat also. Let me try to put these in order a little bit here first. I think that's how it goes. So these right here, you guys, is the run of Fleer Ultra Platinum Jose Cansecos. I put that in the back. So this is the first one. It's Red Sox. It's 97 Ultra Series 1. It's it's a difficult card to come by. Out of the entire run, this one right here is the hardest, though. Now, a little bit of a story behind this. First of all, whenever you see this, a lot of times there's going to be a lot of snow on the front because they're just surface damage, because ultra. My words escape me right now, but anyways, they're glossy, so they stick in heat and everything. So, anyways, and it's really cool. It's also a very rare pose of him fielding, which is pretty cool, and it's awesome as far as green goes. Now if you're doing like things in social media as far as pictures with like themes and stuff, that'd be a fun green one. But anyways, interesting story behind this. There is an announced print run, if I remember correctly, about 200. Yet for some reason, this is the toughest of all of the platinum editions to find, even though it says it's at 200. Because if I remember correctly, I think this one is too. But this shows up like 50 times more than this does. I've only seen maybe 3 or 4 others, and I think half of those had snow on them. It's like if you run into this card and you see snow on it because of paper loss, wherever you get it, because you don't know if it's a nice copy's gonna come up. So thankfully mine's real nice and clean. But yeah, that's a cool card. This is the maybe my least favorite, perhaps, other run, that or the Red Sox one. But anyways, it's 98, I think. Yeah, 98 Fleer Ultra Platinum Medallion. And then I think this is 98 also, maybe Series 2 perhaps. I really like that one actually. So ironically enough, not a big fan of the A's one, but I really like the Blue Jays one, which you won't hear that from me too much because I'm a big Canseco A's fan. This is also great. This is another fielding one. It's kind of funny. I don't think I ever noticed that the Platinums both had fielding, but in any event, that's really neat. I really like how this looks. It's out of 99. I think the others, did I just show them? Yeah, they're out of 100. Out of 100 and out of 98, respectively. And then this is the die cut one. Nice holofoil usage there. Fleer Ultra, way to go. That's out of 50. And then same thing here. Would have been fun if they die cut that right there, but whatever. And this is out of 50. So the entire run is quite difficult to do. It's not impossible. I mean, you certainly can do it with some time. In fact, if you have time and money, that's all it takes, for these especially. But there's the run. It's nice to have them together. And I mean, it's probably the second or third time I've had the run because it's one of those cards where, they're probably going to keep going up in value, but if you let go of them, there's not like no chance you're not going to get them back. You can always get them back. So here are some more Allen & Ginners. I know I showed a stained glass. I wonder if this is a dupe of the one I showed y'all already. I don't think so. I think it's another year. But anyways, there's another silk, another stained glass, and another metal. And the metals are, if I remember correctly, the print run announced out of 3. So it's really kind of fun thing there. This is a nice run of 2014 Topps Tech. They're the only Topps Tech cards I have. But they're pretty much my favorite. I'm sure there's like 1 or 2 wonderful ones out there that I'd love to have. But as far as the colors go, I like posting this on the 4th of July with another card coming up too, just because of the red, white, and blue theme. I just think they're beautiful. And they're also different shininess. I don't know. Words escape me tonight for some reason, you guys. And I showed you the 97 Flair masterpiece. I think that's what it is. Legacy, whatever. And so Jose has 6 cards in the Flair sets, 97 and 99. So for 97, here's the other 2. You already saw the other one in the other box. These are beautiful. They're out of 100. Not impossible, but just like, similar characteristics to the Fleer Ultra Platinum medallions. They do go for a pretty penny, and they don't show up too often, but they do show up. But the blue holofoil and everything is just gorgeous. 98, Jose wasn't there, but 99, he did have them. These are out of 90. I think they're all out of 99, aren't they? Yeah, again, same thing like the 97s. They're just, they rarely show up. They do show up. They're expensive. And there's the reason why, because they are beautiful. And those are Devil Rays. These are the A's. Probably like the A's one's better just because of the A's. But all together, having the entire run of 6 is really kind of a fun sight to behold. Really gorgeous cards. Really, really gorgeous cards. Okay. Moving forward. This is one of the hardest to land 90s cards. And the fun thing is about the 90s, you guys, is a lot of these cards were produced and released while he was still playing. And that means something. And also, I just think it's kind of neat that, I was in high school when a lot of these were released. But it's out of 20. It's die cut. This is the, if I remember correctly, it's called the leather variation. You can see the, how it feels like, or it looks like it's leather. They've got some nice gold foil as well. But yeah, I mean, die cut, A's, 90s, leather, out of 20. It's an awesome card. Like the next one that shows up on eBay, I think there'll be fireworks. They're a really, really cool card. Speaking of cool die cuts, I think one of these just sold, if I remember correctly. This is a 2099, 99, I guess. Upper Deck Century Legends. And it's a die cut, so you see on the side there, it's got that, and then, but look at the holofoil. It's just a beautiful card. Yeah, I mean, it's just one of those 90s cards that's, experienced a jump as well. I think years and years ago, I picked up one for $20 or $40, and yikes. Yeah, it doesn't go anywhere near that anymore. Now, we have my absolute favorite rip card. This is a 2014 Allen Ginter, and it's a double rip. I think I did the magnet trick, and I think there's a metal mini in here as well. Look at the back, though. His fellow Bash brother. And it's number 2 of 5, which is McGuire's number. So that's really kind of a fun thing. Yeah, definitely my favorite, my favorite rip card made. And yeah, no chance, you guys. Like, if there was a Mike Trout in there, Babe Ruth, Derek Jeter, King Griffey Jr., I don't care. I don't care in the least, because this right here is the gem. Right? Can I get an amen? Yeah, but that's it. Like, nothing in this could possibly be better than this card. So like, I think that 1 of 1 wood of Canseco was already pulled, so that's it. And even then, I mean, like, gosh, just a neat, unique card. I think it's his only double rip, if I remember correctly. And out of 5. So anyway, let's go forward here with these. There's some that aren't too big of a deal in here, but that's okay. So this is a 2000 Skybox Star Rubies Extreme. Fun story on this, from the factory, a lot of these were cut short, so they're extremely difficult to send to PSA. And in fact, that gave me a little bit of a heart attack one time when I noticed that the card was a little short. It's like, what on earth? I talked to several friends about their copies of their Star Ruby Extremes of their guy. They're like, hey, mine's short too. Mine's short too. So there is a lot of them that are short, but my goodness, you guys, look at the coloring. I mean, the how everything. It's amazing. This card, interestingly enough, one of them just sold. It's a 2011 Goodwin Champion. It's a Magician back. Check this out. You haven't seen a cooler back to a card. You got the little magician guy and everything. It's hand numbered 7 of 9. Did I say 8 before? Okay, sorry. Anyways, it's at 9. But I mean, it's just that's a cool card. It's foil. It's got the black border. And with as much as I really dislike the 2011 Goodwin stuff, I think just because of I don't know. This card is like super cool. Like it's incredible. I love it. This one, it's a newer Stadium Club foil board out of 25, 2022. I don't know why this is in my collection. I think I picked it up for cheap-ish or something, but cool picture at least. I just don't really collect a whole lot of these, but it is neat. It's a good card. Then we have this. This is what got me to talking or to researching about what jersey that Canseco, that Panini used to put in their cards. And as it turns out, this patch was literally on Jose's shoulder as he was pitching in that infamous game and as the ball bounced off of his head. So really, really, really neat. It's a beautiful card too. It's out of 5 and it's, I think, 2020. Yeah, so it's already 4 years old, which is insane. And by the way, I've seen the one of these also. This is better. This might be the best one in the entire run of them. And I don't know why Panini does that. I've seen them do that a number of times where the one of one's like, oh, that's a cool patch. But then like an out of 5 is like, whoa, really kind of bizarre deal. 2010 Upper Deck Exquisite. Guys, research why Exquisite is so amazing. This is the base card, quote unquote. It's number 35 out of 75. And I think there's, if I remember correctly, there's only 5 copies out there that exist, 5 to 7. The last one sold on eBay for $900. Jaw dropped also. Like, I mean, that's a healthy price. Now this has always gone for hundreds of dollars, but 900 I think is probably a record. It also is real nice because it's centered more than a lot of the other ones I've seen in the past, and real nice condition and just a great card. But Google Upper Deck Exquisite from 2010 for baseball. It'll tell you about like how Upper Deck lost its license, and then a few of these came to market anyways. It's a big deal of a card. It's beautiful. And by the way, this card was released during like a 3 or 4 year drought or something like that of all the card companies doing cards of his, which ironically enough was about the same time since he wrote his book. So anyways, great card. I think I've had 3 of these, 3 of the 7. Real nice card. These two go together. I love the Defects technology that Pinnacle has used. These are 97 Pinnacle, and they're different versions, but you can see there. I don't know if they'll say on the back or not. Museum collection for the gold, and I think it says on the front, artist proof. My favorite's the blue. I love that. I think the colors work wonderfully. Gold one is no slouch either. Together, they're just insane and not impossible. Like they come up, they come up from time to time. So keep your eye out. 97, 96, 97. One of the two. Flair Ultra, Gold Medallion, Thunderclap. Again, it comes up every now and then, but my goodness, it is beautiful. Such a cool, fun card to even just like have a purple card, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Like I like doing those different types of themes and recognizing that. But Gold Medallion, or I'm sorry, I guess would that be Platinum Medallion? I don't even know if it says. Like, let me see if I can. I think they just consider it Gold Medallion. Yeah. Anyways, there it is. It's a beautiful card. These two, one of them is on eBay right now at auction. I think somebody might have been splitting up a set or something, but 99 and 2000 finest gold decal edge refractors. My goodness gracious, they are beautiful, both of them. Love them. I had the some sheet cuts that were not decal edged, which is fun, but it was really cool. So this card I picked up quite a while ago, and I ended up getting rid of it to my friend John, and John gifted it back to me. So why is this a big deal? This is, I think it's a 95 Stadium Club ringleader, but take a look at this. This is a customer approval back. It's dated January 16th, 1995, has the signature. This is to approve this set. So this is a legit proof with evidence. And that's just incredible. It's very nice condition. So I normally, take this out on 4th of July as well. But even if you have the regular version of this, it's just a beautiful card. Oh, it's ringleaders, by the way, from Stadium Club. So yeah. So hey, thanks again, John. I appreciate it. But I mean, look at all the foil and everything. What a neat card. Super cool. Here is a patch card of Jose. It's the 2001 Upper Deck Game Jersey patch. These are very difficult to find. What's even more difficult is the gold out of 25s. But we'll get to that if I do a top 25. So Anyway, real cool patch. I really like this. But the thing is this is always overshadowed by the gold out of 25. But it's real nice. Real nice. Okay. So now we have Skybox Circa 96 and 97. These are the Raves. And they're out of 150, but they're because they're 96, 97, they get pretty darn pricey, and they never really show up. This is probably my favorite right here. This is I would say that this would go with it also, just because it's not Circa. These two say Circa. This says Thunder, but they're all. Are these considered Raves? I think are considered raves. So there's your triple rave there. Yeah. But yeah, I think my favorite is this one. A's, of course, purple foil, purple or pink or whatever. Really neat. Okay. I go through a few more here, and let's I'll go through a few more and then we'll stop. But anyways, I think I'm going to actually go ahead and show you a handful of those beautiful gold upper deck, hand signed, hand numbered on card autographs from 99, 2000, 2001. So check that out. On card, that there with the bat, the jersey. It's out 33, which is neat. That's out 33 also. So all of these are just spectacular. I love this run, and I should have actually probably put it together with that other card. Here we go. Here we go, guys. What a neat run. Super cool stuff. This is an A7 Topps card. I actually pulled this with my dad back in 2018, a few months before he passed away. So that's in there. It's just a regular plain Jane A7 Topps because I brought a box of A7 Topps for us to open as a family, and so that's what we pulled. And so anyways, it's definitely holder worthy. And I think I'll probably let me go through a few. I'll go through a few others here, and then we'll end up. But anyways, here is a Triple Threads Wood 1 of 1. Jose has 4 of these. They're all in the same set. This is quite literally the one that I wanted. It says Cartoon Hero, and it's because it commemorates the time that he is on The Simpsons, which is really fun. But yeah, I love that. I love mine better than I did. I love my custom that I created better, but as far as looks go. But this is really cool. It's iconic and just really neat card. And I had to jump through so many hoops to get this, you guys. When this is listed, my entire family was bedridden with the flu. Holly was pregnant with Beckett, and I remember I was trying to stay awake and clear-minded to think about if I should get this. It popped up on eBay on my phone. I was looking on my phone on there, and sure enough, the price is decent. By a knucklehead decide to offer $20 less or something, and sure enough, my buddy Curtis ended up buying it instead. And so it was a long-winded trade, but we got something done, which is cool. So, all right, here's the flawless Rawlings tag. Very few Rawlings tags out there. It's 1 of 1 on card auto. And then this, you guys, this is trying to think. Yeah, I think I'm going to save these. No, I'll show you. Check this out, you guys. 2000 Fleer Showcase. This is, what is this called? Legacy. It's out of 20, and instead of it having the background as holofoil and the player not, they did a reverse. The base card of this is reverse, so having the two together is just beautiful. They look great together, but by itself, man, look at that. really like it. Extremely difficult because he doesn't have too many Yankees cards, right? Well, this is one of his rarest Yankees cards out there, so, and quite possibly his most beautiful too. Then we have the 2000 Bowman Chrome Retrofractor. I think that's what it's called, retro something or other, retro refractor. And that's difficult. I don't think it's numbered. They do show up every now and then, but not too terribly often. So last but not least, when I show this, I actually posted this on social media with a 98 PMG and a 94 Saved by the Bell card that had this same foil pattern. And you guys, like, if I was a hypnotist, I would use this card. Check that out. 2000 SPX Radiance, I think, out of 100. So not impossible, but pricey and difficult to come by. So anyways, there it is. So all right, you guys. So we went through. So this right here, this is all we have to go through, but we also have all of these on this side to go through also. Now that said, this big chunk right here is a parallel. This is a rainbow, so it's going to go quite a bit quicker. But anyways, that concludes video 4. Stay tuned, and we'll have video 5 out, I don't know, tonight or a week or something like that. I'm not sure, but thank you for watching.